How's it going, guys, and welcome back. In this video we're going to be checking out the location of all the collectibles for Jellyfish Fields in the new Spongebob remake. The first collectible we're going to find is going to be one of Patrick's socks. As soon as we start the level, we're going to stick to the right hand side and go round the cliff into the cave, and it can be found here behind the boxes. The second collectible is also going to be yet another one of Patrick's socks. For this one, just before we start climbing up the ramp where the cannonball's shooting down, we're going to stomp on the lever at the bottom. This is going to create a pathway across with the barrels. On the other side, we're going to find the second of Patrick's socks. The next collectible is going to be the first of the golden spatulas of this level. For this one, climb up the ramp where the cannon is shooting and talk with Gary. Then simply use the bungee jump to dive down the waterfall on the right hand side, and here we can find the spatula at the bottom. Up next, we have yet another one of Patrick's socks. For this one, however, we will need the bobble bowling ability, which is unlocked in the second section of Bikini Bottom, where we need the 15 golden spatulas to access. Here, simply stand on the pressure plate to higher up the guard, and then press the circle button to use the bowling ability. Once we knock over all the pins, the sock will appear in front of us. For the fourth sock, just after we jump over a few rivers, we're going to find these trees that we can bounce across to get across the other side. Once we've picked up the sock, bounce off the tree next to it, which will take us right back across the other side again. However, before we continue, jump on the first tree again, but this time turn around and get onto the higher platform behind us. Up here we'll find the fifth sock. The second golden spatula is almost unmissable. Simply destroy the Duplicatotron, and behind it there'll be a switch. Press the switch to unlock the gate, and here we'll find the golden spatula. For Patrick's sock number 6, when we start going down the slide, stick to the right hand side, and just after the first corner, jump up and take the secret pathway, and here we'll find the collectible. Continue down the slide and jump off the end to find the 7th sock as well. For the third golden spatula, continue going forwards, and here we need to destroy the 3 machines and hit the switches behind each of them. Then hop across the pathway it unlocks until we take control of Patrick. As soon as we start controlling Patrick, we'll find the third golden spatula. For sock number 8, once we have control of Patrick, teleport back to the beginning of the level by selecting the first spatula in the menu. And now that we have Patrick, we want to pick up the freeze fruit and throw it into the water, this way being able to run across and pick up the sock in the middle of the water. For the 9th sock, after going a fair way through the cave, we'll get to this section here where we need to stack 2 watermelons on top of each other. Immediately after this, turn around and jump across to find the sock. Shortly after, you'll go down a slide. Once you get to the bottom, freeze the lake and go behind the pillars to find the next sock. In the upper floor of the same room, for the golden spatula number 4, we need to stun one of these robots by doing a ground smash, and while they're stunned, we need to pick it up with a circle and throw it at the switch to unlock the pathway towards the machine where the golden spatula number 4 is. The 5th golden spatula can be found just after we speak with Mrs. Puff. Come across this island here, and very similar to the same way as we got the 4th golden spatula, we need to throw these robots into these contraptions to lower the water level down, revealing the golden spatula in front of us. The next collectible is going to be Patrick's 11th sock. For this one, we will need another one of Spongebob's abilities, specifically the Bubble Cruiser, which is unlocked in the 3rd area of Bikini Bottom, where we need 40 golden spatulas to access. Climbing up the hill from the previous collectible, stick to the left hand side and we'll find another one of these pressure plates. While stand on it, press L1 to destroy the boxes, and this will reveal the next one of Patrick's socks. For the 12th sock is going to be shortly after where we pay the clam to open up the way for us. When we're almost immediately above the clam, we want to look over to the left and jump over onto this platform. From here, if we look across to the cliffside, we can see the next collectible.
Have you been lonely out there all alone?
Patrick's 13th sock can be found just before we decide to go over this massive seesaw. If we stick to the left hand side, there'll be a hidden pathway down to the bottom here where we'll find the collectible. Golden spatula number 6 is almost impossible to miss. Just after we do the wall jumps with Spongebob here, stick to the left hand side and we'll see it here near the cliff. The jelly collectible is obviously dropped by the boss. Once we defeat him, simply pick it up. To get sock number 14, simply stick to the left on the first corner going down the slide, and this will take us to the optional pathway where the sock resides.
Love opening presents. Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this.
For golden spatula number 7, once we get to the bottom of the ramp, jump as far as you can onto the platform and pick up the spatula. And now for the 8th and final golden spatula, simply go back and talk with Squidward at the beginning of the level now that we have the jelly, and he will hand over the final spatula. So I hope you did find this video helpful, guys. If you did, don't forget that thumbs up button, subscribe for more content coming very soon, and we'll see you next time.